the difference in the EIS and AN ending in Spanish. This actually comes from two different pronouns, subject pronouns. One of them is going to be for vosotros, which means informal, you guys, and the other one is going to be for ustedes, which is neither formal or informal. You can check my previous video if you want to learn more about that, but let's jump into these different endings. To understand how to conjugate a verb and when we would see the EIS or the AN ending in Spanish, we have to know that there are three different types of verbs in Spanish. We have AR, ER, and IR verbs in Spanish. And the way that we conjugate these verbs tells us who is completing the action. And the way we do this is we have to remove the AR, ER, and IR ending, and we have to replace it with the correct ending. This is called a desinencia. We have to replace the desinencia with the desinencia for the correct subject pronoun. We're only going to focus on the EIS and the AN in this video, so let's look at some examples of how we can remove these endings and replace them for a different subject pronoun. Hablar is an AR verb. We can see it because at the end it has AR. So we're going to take that AR off and we're going to replace it. Nosotros, we're going to say vosotros habléis. So you can see here we took off that AR, we put the A with the accent, the I, and the S. And if we want to say for ustedes, we're going to say ustedes hablan. We're going to take off the AR and we're going to put A in there. Comer is an ER verb. If we want to put the different ending here, we're going to take off the ER. We're going to put vosotros coméis. We're going to take off the ER. We're going to put the E with the accent, the I and the S, and this is going to mean you guys eat. And if we want to say ustedes, we're going to say ustedes comen. So that R at the end becomes an N, ustedes comen. And the last verb that we're going to see is vivir. We can tell that this is an IR verb. So if we want to do this for vosotros, we have to take off the IR ending, and we're going to say vosotros vivís. Accent on the I with an S at the end, vosotros vivís. And if we want to say ustedes, we're going to say ustedes viven. So we're going to take off the ER, we're going to place it with the EN. It's very important to know that vosotros is only used in Spain. So if it's a little bit confusing for you, I would just not learn it at all. I would focus more on ustedes because it's more widely used and you're only going to hear vosotros in Spain. So if it's a little bit confusing for you, just try to focus on one or the other until you get the hang of it. It took me forever to learn how to use vosotros because I wasn't learning with people from Spain, and it's okay to focus on what is going to make you speak more fluently, more quickly. Hope that helps.